Appreciate it, Mr. Davis. What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door. You know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on. You don't want partners, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on to it. You already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you were not touching the friends. Ay, you were not touching the kin. Ay, putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is. Ay, switching the moves, no number two, I came in the win. Said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, with diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Hold up. Pay attention.
What's going on, guys, ladies, and gentlemen? How are you doing? Once again, you are entering the Black Cat Panther podcast. It is week 2 of the 2025 NFL season. The Carolina Panthers are taking on the Cardinals of Arizona. Kyler Murray and the crew. We ask you once again to come on in, wipe your feet off, and please, please don't bring it up in here. Everyone, today we're going down to the desert, hoping to capture the first win of the season. I like to get into a couple things that they have to do to win. And it's simple. It's just like last week. It all hinges on quarterback play. Everything hinges on quarterback play. If you do not have the great quarterback play and put points on the board, if your quarterback is fumbling, throwing interceptions, messing up the snap count, all types of things like that, is not in sync with the wide receivers, leave points on the board. I told you guys that the Carolina Panthers, the way they're built, all ronxiditis, lopsided, with the offense basically getting all the resources. All the resources. The first round draft picks, the free agents, the extensions, everything like that went to the offense. Doubling up on tight ends, running backs, receivers, linemen, the whole nine. So therefore, we should have been a team that was offense first and put up anywhere from 21 to 28 points. Therefore, your defense is not stretched out on the field. Your offense is putting up points on the board, scoring. Your defense just has to make a few key stops, a few key plays, because you don't have the horses, the studs on defense to go out there and pitch shutouts. Now, what you Carolina Panthers fans have done is you started playing hangman and you started using these scapegoats. It's not going to negate that you don't have the horses on defense. You started to say things like, our defensive coordinator does not want to play young guys. Well, you saw the depth chart right before it came out. You see how it was going to line up. You seen Pat Jones in front of Princely. You've seen Wanham in front of Nick Scorton. I guess that's who you're talking about. You guys want to crucify a Nick Scott. You guys want to crucify this guy, that guy, whatever. That's fine. You can do that. But if you don't put up points on the offense side of the ball, where you allocated most of your resources, if not all, I would say at least it's a 60-40, and that's being generous. It's a 60-40 split going to the offense. That's 60-40, 60-40 split going to the offense. You do the math on that. You do the math on that. 60-40 split going to the offense. Where is my power? On the offensive side of the ball. Where is the strength of the team? On the offensive side of the ball. Put up points. Put up points, and you will see, people, the defense can hold. Now, I'm not saying the defense is going to pitch shutout, but the defense can't hold because they did make plays last week. They kept Trevor Lawrence and them out of the end zone, 3 field goals. That's stopping when you get up on the scoreboard. 3-17, guess what? I can run the ball then. I can put up 200 yards. I run the ball. I control the tempo of the game for the clock. That's called fundamental football. Everybody does it up and down the league. If the Jaguars, if it was vice versa, we'd have done the same thing. We'd have took our 2,000-yard backs and we'd have ran the damn ball. Now, how can you ask Dave Canales to run the damn ball when he's down by 14 points? You can't. All this finger pointing is in the wrong direction. It's in the wrong direction. And when y'all start directing it to the right people, I won't say a damn word. Q, how you doing there, buddy? I see you in the building.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, driver. How you living?
I'm living, I'm trying to live my life. And you will not see the dark goat for a while. Because I'm not even in that zone anymore. I'm light, I'm vibrant, I'm bouncing. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's
Oh,
so
okay.
true. It's so, one time I was mad because of what I just said earlier. You know what I'm saying? People started finger pointing, and the fingers were pointing in the wrong direction. And then all week long, I'm like, I'm asking a question like this: What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? You understand what I'm saying? I'm doing that all the what the hell? What the hell? All
You're
day.
gonna be doing that for a while, Goat, because around here they got the story all kind of messed up, brother. They got left
Man,
ain't left, left is right, right is up, down is a circular.
okay.
It don't even make sense the way how they got the directions around here.
We in
Damn.
Bizarro world. We in Bizarro world. Bizarro world.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Super
There you go.
fucking man Bizarro. Oh, Bizarro world. Red Sun, square buildings, round motherfucking what round peg, square peg, round hole, all that shit. Wrong, 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 wrong.
Yeah. Everything wrong
Wrong,
with it
wrong,
in our
wrong.
land.
Damn. Come on, bruh. Don't
Let
do
me
it
tell
to
you
me
something,
like that.
Goat. Let me tell you something. That noise you talking about gonna get even louder after the day. Because these boys actually think that we got a chance to beat Kyler Murray and these boys in Arizona.
That's well, okay. See, that's okay. Me and you, we gonna get to Kyler Murray and
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
and Marvin Harrison Jr. and
Mm-hmm.
big boy from Alabama that they drafted and this one and this one and that one. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to all that, the running back. You know what I'm saying? The James Conner and the young explosive running back, and they talking about stopping the run. If you do not Repeat, if you do not put points on that board, strength of our team, once again, I can't emphasize it more. Go and put points on the board. Point your finger at Dave Canales. Point your finger at Brad Anson. But you point your damn finger at a Gyro Evero. Huh? He can't put points on the board. You got to put points on the board. Those Arizona Cardinals, they get weaker as the year goes longer. Right now, historically, they strong. They don't start slow. You remember how people said Joe Brown didn't start slow, Q? You remember that last year? Historically, the Bengals start slow.
Oh, okay.
Well, historically, the Cardinals don't start slow.
Mm-hmm.
They end up getting injured and banged up, and then they, you know what I'm saying, they come to Carolina like they did in week 13, 14, whatever, 15, whatever it was, late in the year, banged up because James Conner, he got hurt, and they get banged up and they start to get, and then they take people for sweet, and then they lose games, and they get knocked out the playoffs. Well, this is a playoff caliber team, wouldn't you agree, Q?
Who?
The Cardinals.
No.
They was almost in the
They
playoffs last year, bro.
they was almost in the playoffs, but they're still young and up and coming. They're gonna have to they're gonna have to show me. I don't think they're playoff
Okay.
caliber.
Well, I believe I'm not a Kyler Murray 100% fan, but Kyler Murray has taken them there. Kyler Murray was a Pro Bowler, you know what I'm saying? And the pieces that they
Mm-hmm.
have added, new coaching, all type of stuff like that they have down there in the desert, they are a playoff caliber team. I think the 49ers take a step back, and I think it's them and the Rams in that division. All you got to do is win your division, though. Correct?
I mean, you're correct, but I still think it's the 49ers and the Rams over there.
You think it's okay? And I can respect that. And I can
Mm-hmm.
respect that. It's tight. It's tight because
The
you can
Niners
go
had
over
an
there.
injury field, yeah, so they're right back up at it.
Yeah, but see, they still lost Debo, who was a weapon for them. Is IU after he got paid? Is he the same guy?
Come
I
on, man.
don't know.
You also got a
I
nigga
don't
that got
know.
shot. He'll be stepping up into an increased role. So come on, man. They ain't gonna miss Debo.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I think, and we agree to disagree that it is Arizona and the Rams, and then but you got a dark horse over there in Seattle with old Sammy D. Now Sammy
Mm,
D plays like he did over there in Minnesota. Sammy
mm-hmm.
D can do some damage.
Yeah, I don't think so. Sammy D got to have a special type of coach.
You think so?
He,
You think it was a Cinderella? You think Sammy D was
mm-hmm.
Cinderella last year?
That shit
Okay.
was magic in the
Well,
bottle. Mm-hmm.
okay. And
I'm
and
just
look,
telling you.
I'm not disputing one pitch of that right there. Cause Sammy D got to show me. Sammy D going into
Mm-hmm.
his 7th or 8th year. You know what I'm saying? And that was his best year ever, 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 ever. So a one-hit wonder ain't shit in the music business or in football. Trust and believe that. Trust and believe that. But let's talk Panther football, y'all. Let's talk Panther football, Q. Panther football
Mm-hmm.
is emotion is a roller coaster ride of emotions.
Every year.
It's a roller coaster ride of emotions. They come out here and they hell, they tell you you can't come to the practice. No, we're not gonna have no open. We're not gonna have no you can't come to camp all that 2 years ago. We're renovating the building, right? We're gonna hide the shit from you this year, right? And y'all got all emotional. I wanted to go to training camp. I wanted to see what it looked like. I want to go out there. I took off work. Then they said, well, don't worry about it. We're going to give you a blueprint video. We're going to give you a video. And you can tell by that. And then some niggas went out there and filmed somebody catching the ball in shorts and a helmet. You know what I'm saying? Mousing, motherfucker. Oh, my God. They look so good. He beat J.C. Horn. He beat Mike Jack. Mike Jack got an interception. This and that. So what do you think about that, Q? The roller coaster. Just off of that. Just off of
It
that.
shouldn't be a roller coaster. To be honest with you, I believe camp video should be outlawed. If you ask me,
Okay. Hold on,
I
hold
believe
on.
it should be outlawed.
Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it.
Most people are only doing it for clicks and views anyway. So a
Okay.
lot of the times when you hear and see content creators and everybody else putting up them damn little bit of footage here and there, the shit is only for views. They don't give a fuck who in front of whoever. Like, think about it. Most of the camp highlights you saw, it was Trevor Morag getting his ass beat just about by every receiver on his team. Then you see Mike Jackson getting his ass done by every play. You had one JC play. And what JC tell
Uh-huh.
y'all? Okay, show the when the defense actually do something. Stop just showing the offensive side of things. He's sick of it.
Uh-huh.
Because this was a off season where he was trying to get paid. And it about damn near took everything in them boys to they were trying to show the offense so much that they would bring it down the defense. Let me tell you something, Go. Training camp film should be outlawed for the single reason there's nobody in front of you. They're not going 100%. It's vanilla at its finest. 7-on-7s, whatever you want to call it, 3-on-3s. I don't give a damn. I don't want to see. You know the worst part? I just got out of church. I just got out of church. I'm trying not to go there.
It happens. It happens. It happens. I try, and y'all, they
Yeah,
come at us and they say,
yeah.
y'all cuss. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I can't play you at work and this and that and whatever. 'Cause y'all cuss. It brings it out of you. It brings it out of you. Even I try, and for the best of me, you know what I'm saying? I do try, y'all, but it brings it out. When you're called, when you're constantly insulted for your takes and things like that, and then you end up being right. Q likes to say that I'm 6 months ahead of people, you know what I'm saying, on my analytics and things like that and stuff that I see on film. But if I'm 6 months ahead, and like I told y'all, from my playing experience and some coaching experience and stuff like that, I can see some stuff, and I know Dave Canales see it. Because I'm not a professional. I've never got paid a day, you know what I'm saying, doing anything in football. They didn't pay us like that, you know what I'm saying? We got scholarships when I
I'm gonna
went to
tell you
school.
something, Go.
So,
For Panther fans around here, the threes of the world, and any brother, and the Ronnies, their philosophy because they want Bryce to succeed so much. Their
mhm.
philosophy is we got to be standing in the fire. We got to be in the lava. I always use that lava
Hot
as
lot.
an analogy. There you go.
Mm,
It's like you can see the hill from a mile away, and you see the smoke. And these sons of bitches will walk up to the volcano, go stand inside the heat, and they say it's not hot. They'll go stand in the lava, leg getting burned up.
mhm.
I don't believe it. I gotta see some more. I gotta be neck deep in lava. I can't just be ankle deep in lava. I gotta be neck deep. I
That's
have
like
to
a
literally
frog.
die. Yeah, yeah.
That's
They
like a
gotta
frog.
literally die.
And if anybody don't know about a frog, you take a live frog, you put him in that pot, and he just sits there, and he can adjust his heat because he's a reptile, and he can cool himself off and adjust himself till he eventually pop. Till he eventually, are you calling them frogs, Q? Are you calling them frogs?
Ribbit, ribbit. You
Ribbit,
goddamn right.
ribbit,
Mm-hmm.
okay, ribbit. My God, my God. Well,
It be like that. Go.
ribbit.
These
Okay, well,
guys,
I like
they
to,
have to see
like
the
I said,
wheels fall off. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I, I pulled up the depth chart, and had already done this. We put it on the screen and all that stuff. I'm on my pad and my phone, y'all, so I can't share it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what? Well, we already done this, and here it is in week 2. We're repeating shit. Week 2, we're repeating shit. because you guys like to sit there. I don't know what happened. We done been over this, people. DJ Wanham, the same guy that y'all said was Brian Burns is him and Clowney and them boys was Brian Burns' replacement. DJ Wanham is ahead of Nick Scorton on the depth chart. Y'all seen this? No surprise. No surprise. Is he better, Q? Do you think DJ Wanham is better than Nick Scorton at this point in time right now in their career?
Sad part is I think they're probably on the same level. That's the sad
Okay,
part. Sad part.
so on the same level. And Nick Scorton is what? A rookie, correct?
A fucking rookie.
Okay, so is he a Nick Bosa
Who?
or I mean Scorton? Is he a Nick Bosa or my boy up there in Detroit, Hutchinson, or one of those type caliber guys? Is he
No,
one of them?
no, no,
So
no.
who are you starting?
Mm, if I got a young boy that's on the same level as a DJ Wanham, what I would do is start them both because I don't got no linebackers, and I would put one on one side of the field, one on the opposite side of the field. Because you're running a 3-4. And I would play them at the
Well,
same time.
you went out there and got Pat Jones the second,
Fuck Pat Jones.
weak side linebacker, and that's your rush. I mean, that's your guy that plays the 4,
I
comes in and
go.
plays the wide 9.
I would put Wanham because I know what he is in the system at the strong side. I would put him at the weak side, and then I would play Scorton at the strong side. I would take my time and just see what I got and move them boys around like chess pieces to see
Can
where they
Wanham play the
comfortable at.
back? Can Wanham play the back 4? Are you comfortable with Wanham playing the back 4?
No, because Wanham he'll get taken advantage of in
Well,
coverage.
yeah. So that's why you got Pat Jones, and that's why you got Princely.
Yeah, but Pat Jones ain't a damn bit better.
But Q, once again, okay, aha! How that man said, aha! So he's working. So Evero is working with trash, right? Aha! So,
Yes, because
so
Princely has the body type to drop back in coverage, and he can come and rush the passer. But Princely is unpolished. You know what I'm
aha! 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 So what are we gonna do? Aha! You see what I'm trying to get at, y'all? You see what we're doing in the classroom here? You see what I'm saying? If you took Nick Scorton and Wanham, who's your big defensive ends in the 3-4, and you move Wanham over to weak side linebacker, he will get his ass how do I say fucked fucked royally
yeah.
in coverage playing the back 4, because if I'm a quarterback and I see that motherfucker, oh shit, hey, I'm a hawk. 2 I'm a hawk.
I'm going right
I'm
at
getting
him.
ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going right at his ass. You understand? And then you can't zero blitz like Brian Flores or something like that, you know what I'm saying, all the time. So what are you asking Evero to do? So why y'all pointing at him and there ain't no damn points on the board? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
When he
what
working
they
with
gonna say? And this is how they look at it. They're gonna say Evero made the call to bring Wanham in from Minnesota. They're gonna say Evero allowed Burns to walk out the door, which he ain't had a damn thing to do with that Burns call.
nothing.
But
Nothing.
they can say that Evero went in the draft room and got Scorton and Princely, knowing that they rookies and they unpolished. They're gonna say it's his fault. So that's what the fuck they're looking at. Why they not on the field? Why you ain't playing them? We ain't got nobody
Well,
else that should be in front of them.
let me ask you a question then.
Hmm.
Why didn't they give him the number 1 pick? If he went out there and got them boys out the draft, why didn't they give him that number 8? Where when James Pierce Jr. was up there, the boy from Georgia, um um
Well, they had a
Mikael
chance to get
Williams.
Walker. They didn't think that Walker was good enough for them.
But I'm no, they did not. Same damn blueprints I'm talking about. What did them boys say? I don't even want to trade. I want to move. I want to do something. I want to do something. I'm getting jiggery. This was our guy the whole time. They told you that. They was picking a wide
Yeah.
receiver the whole time. Q. I won 200 and some odd dollars that night because I told y'all that they were gonna pick wide receiver the whole time. So when Evero gets seconds, sloppy thirds, sloppy fourths, sloppy fifths, sloppy sixes, sloppy seven, because I know y'all ain't talking about Cam Jackson, because he ain't nowhere near ready yet. He's a big boy. He can go in there and hold his own. But if Ashawn Robinson is getting his back turned, and Bobby Brown is getting his back turned, and Ray is getting his back turned, what the fuck you think a Daisy Fresh rookie getting ready to do?
Well, and this is you want to hear something sad, go? Cam Jackson is better than Ashar Robinson already. Let that sink in. A Daisy
That's
Fresh
true.
rookie, a
That's true.
Daisy Fresh rookie has higher upside and
That's true.
physically. Right now, basically him playing and not knowing the position, it'll be better than Ashawn Robinson and them boys because one, his physicals is out of this world. We saw him going one on one in some of them goddamn practices against people, against the other teams, and he was bullying them boys just off of
That's
his
true.
size.
But I expect to see it later on in the year, Q, after week 8, week 9, week 10, shit
Oh,
like that. I
you
expect to
mean
see
once
them
the
boys.
season over?
I, yeah, I expect to see them boys out there on the field. I mean,
Hmm.
you gonna give it your all. You gonna give it the old heave ho. You know what I'm saying? Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then they gonna shake up the world. Somebody gonna get fired, of course,
Yeah.
because if we lose today and we lose next week, somebody getting fired already. Week 3,
Well,
somebody getting
mm,
fired, or they gonna be a shake up.
you just better hope that your number one. You better hope your owner not sitting there listening to podcast right now saying because every podcast is saying fire Evero.
Well, I mean, somebody. I mean, he is. Hey, it is what it is. And
But
then,
go.
ain't a damn thing gonna change. Ain't a damn
You
thing gonna
fire.
change.
There you go. You fire Evero, and what good does that do when you got the same players on
Ain't,
the field?
ain't a damn thing gonna change. Ain't a damn
Same
thing gonna
players.
change. Yeah,
So if you
ain't
fire
nothing gonna change.
Evero, are you firing Don Capers, senior advisor? Because this is his three
He
four
probably
that we
gonna go
playing
on
in.
home. Yeah, he probably gonna go home. He probably gonna
You
go ahead and
firing
go on.
Caldwell? You firing all them?
No, Caldwell is right there hand in hand with the offensive boys. He right there with Dave and Issick. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the last time we heard of this nigga, he walking around smiling this shit. We ain't hear nothing since. Never a year ago.
Yeah, because Dave Canales talks about Jim Caldwell. You know what I'm saying? So he's in there talking with them. He's helping them architect, orchestrate this offense. But they're not working with nothing. Where at the main position, Q?
Well, Jim
It's a.
Caldwell got all these years in football. Dom Capers. Can somebody tell this nigga Tepper that boy ain't it at the quarterback position? Can
No.
somebody at least say, hey, you can't win games with the nigga turning over the football this many times?
I mean, how much? You said they senior advisors. How much pull do you think they really got? Really, 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 100%. Let's just be. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck.
Well, go. Senior advisors been non-existent here.
That's what I'm saying. If I came up, if I come up last year or whatever, right? Let's just say I came, I just, I moved to North Carolina. I say, well, damn, I'm gonna pull for this team right here. Do you think I even know unless I go and Google it and search it or whatever? Who's the senior advisors over here? Are those guys talked about like that? I've heard people that's in the know say, is Jim Caldwell still here? Is Dom Capel still? Where is this guy? Where is that guy? Have you seen him at the podium? Talking and rolling out a plan and stuff like that. Have you seen that? I haven't.
I ain't seen. I ain't seen nothing, man. I ain't seen a damn thing.
So what I'm saying is how much pull, how much say so when you go into these meetings is it saying, oh man, you remember Temple said Matt Rule said one of them guys said they had to ask Phil Snow to leave out the room. You remember that? When he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to talk to Matt Rule by himself and all type of shit like that, right? So how many meetings is just said? Hey, me, Dom Capers, and and Jim Caldwell had a meeting, and Dave Canales and Dan Morgan, and then we asked the senior advisors to lead, and then it was just me and the senior advisors, you know, going into this thing and seeing how this should look, because I'm gonna lean on all their years of wisdom in football. Have you heard that?
In the words of Young Thug. Well, whoop they do. I ain't heard a damn thing, go. I ain't heard a damn thing.
So
Shout out to Panther
my
Theory for the super sticker.
what up, Elaine? How you doing there,
Mm-hmm.
brother? Good morning to you. Good Sunday. Good second week of NFL football 2025. I tell y'all what, man. You get up on these Sunday mornings. Here it is. What time is it? It's almost 12:30. If we went out there in the desert, about 30 more minutes or so, we'd be kicking the ball off. We'd be ready to go and play a little bit of Panther football. Late game right here, Q. How's the feeling? How's the atmosphere?
Here in Pantherland, oh, asses is tight. I saw a couple tight ass motherfucker walk around earlier. So it's one of them things where every podcast is saying this game is a must win. They every I've been seeing, like I said, everybody talking about what we need to do here. What how the defense can't let us down. How the offense must produce points. Let me tell you something, go. And I mean this since Canales has been here. You've only seen not truly think about it, go. You've only had about 2 games, maybe 3, that you've seen the Panthers score over 24 points.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. In Canales' system, don't nobody ever challenge Canales. Think about it. You
That's
don't have a system put together. I think the only games I saw last year where we even put up that kind of pointage was Atlanta, and then the other game was when Andy Dalton came in for the Raiders.
were the Raiders. Was the Raiders. Was the Raiders. You went to Germany. You did it on the ground. Your quarterback only had like 100 yards or some shit like that. A little
Mm-hmm.
over 100. Then you carry your ass to New Orleans. That team was decimated and hurt, and you still didn't. You just did put up 200. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm
Um,
talking about the points.
but what I'm talking about the wins though, Q, because in the losses they look bad. Every fucking loss you look bad. Other than Kansas City, who come in there and took you for sweet, but you didn't put up you didn't put up. What was the score in that game? I can't remember. If anybody in the chat know, throw it in the chat, man. And tell us what the score was in that game and in the big time Eagles game where he had under 200 uh 200 yards.
Oh,
And the
I
big
got the
time
score.
Eagles game that y'all
Hold
want to say,
on.
because the
Because
production on the offense side of the ball, just like Q said, is not sitting there. I'm telling you, the way this team is built, and that was last year what we talking
about
about.
this
But the
think
way
about
it's
this
built this year,
think about this right here. In the Kansas City games, we put up 27 points.
27.
So other than I'm looking at all the games right now. With Atlanta, we put up 38. It was 44 to
Thank you, T
38.
Green. Thank you, T Green.
Arizona, we won in overtime. We put up 30 points. Tampa
Mm-hmm.
Bay, 23. So 3 games last season that we scored over 24 points. Only 3.
Okay, what was them? What was them, Q? What was them? What was them? What was them games?
Okay, you got Kansas City where we lost 30 to 27. We lost by 3.
Okay,
Then you got
lost 30.
Arizona where
Okay,
we got
30 to 27,
Arizona.
Kansas City. Right? Okay, that was a game. If y'all remember that game, we said we was in that game. I think Kansas City played down to competition, but we was in that game. And y'all see what the score was, right? Arizona
Hmm.
was what, Q? What you say Arizona was?
36-30 overtime. We won in overtime.
And y'all see how we played in that game. In a game, and it's a pattern. It's a pattern, people. Everything is a pattern. When you score out there and score, like I said, 21 to 28 points, the team looks different. But you have
Well,
to
see,
score. You got to put points on the board.
Bryce wasn't exceptional with that game. He only gave you 158, but he didn't turn over the ball. He had 2 touchdowns and he didn't turn over the ball. So that's the
See what I'm
difference. He
saying?
gave you when he don't turn over the ball, you got a chance to win the game even with 150 yards.
See what I'm saying, Q? So why in the hell you blaming Everett defense? That boy went in Jacksonville and turned that ball over 4 times. One of them was a penalty. And I know he's like, oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, yes, he did. He threw that. The motherfucker shoestring tackled the nigga and he threw it slam to the cornerback for a pick six. You know what I'm saying? And
So
it would have been worse
the
than that.
Bryce would have had 5 turnovers if it wasn't for 2 penalties taking away two turnovers. Think about that, Go. He had
Exactly.
4 interceptions
That's what I'm saying.
and 1 fumble. 2 of them was taken away, like I said, by penalty.
So if you cannot win because those points on the board, right, Q? Ain't them turnovers points on the board?
Yeah, I mean,
Or
Susan,
taking away points
every
off of them
turnover that we had, they scored off of it.
and took points
They
away
scored
from
off
us and
of it.
gave points to them.
Hmm.
But y'all have the audacity to come out here and say the defense got to stop the run. I don't give a fuck if the defense had that the motherfucker had -1 yard on the ground. I bet you they had damn 300 or 400 in the air on our ass, and they put points on the board. If that boy turned the ball over, it don't mean shit. Far as the win for them, y'all got to learn how to play football around here or talk about it during the week. That's not your problem. We ain't put no points on the board. The quarterback play was horrendous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Q. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. See, and I get myself where I said I wasn't going. I wasn't going there, man. But how can I not? How can I not go there?
Hmm.
When that's the problem. You gotta take that ball. You gotta go, you gotta strikes in the end zone. I gave you 2 receivers. You want to talk shit about Xavier Legette? Xavier Legette, wherever he was drafted at, I don't give a damn. If they went up to go get a 5th-year option or whatever, we knew who he was. Correct, Q? Over there in South Carolina, you knew who he was, right? He started,
Hmm.
what, 4, 5 years, and he had 1 year of production. Y'all knew who he was. Read his resume. Y'all knew who he was. Why are you acting so surprised now? If you go get a hoe out of strip club and then you turn around, you go put her in a goddamn 2-story house and then somebody laying pipe to that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Where did you get her from? You didn't get her from the church. You didn't get her from the tabernacle. You didn't get her from the damn synagogue. You got her
Here we
ass
go.
out the strip club.
Got out the strip club, so
Come on,
don't
bro.
be you don't be embarrassed when she start back fucking. Don't be embarrassed when she start back stripping and shaking
Don't
ass.
be yeah. Don't be embarrassed. You
Hmm.
see a pole in the middle of your living room. Don't you be embarrassed, you motherfucker, you. Don't you do it. Because that's where you got her from. That's who she is. Yeah. We had to
Send her
get the
DNA.
first round. We moved up. We moved up and pay look at. Hey, that's what they did, baby. That's what they did. That's what they did. Because they
Hold
thought
on,
your
go.
quarterback.
We got a couple super chats. Shout out to Mr. Hunky Dory. He
Okay,
said dead
yeah,
tie
thank
game
you.
17-17 at 0. God bless folks. And then Omar Barrett says right here, he literally said, hold on, let me get it on the screen. He said, happy game day, Q and Gold. I'm not confident in number 9. Hopefully somebody else can step up. What? You ain't confident in your quarterback?
What they, okay, so who said who? I'm driving. Who just said who was that you just read? Who was that you just read?
Omar Barrett.
Omar. So what you
That
saying, Omar? They gonna if you say hopefully somebody else is still up, that mean they can report that nigga today. Then that's what you saying. They can report that nigga. So it have to be Andy. I don't even think Henry Hooker activated yet. It's got to be Andy then to step up. Cause we got to have quarterback play. If y'all think for 1 minute that Chuba and Rico Dowdle getting ready to put about what 300 or some shit like that on the think again. All you gotta do is stack the box. Stop the run. We're not gonna run all over motherfuckers and just like no win, 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 win. Cause the defense ain't stout enough to play ground and pound football. You remember when we played ground and pound football, Q, as the Carolina Panthers? You remember that?
you ain't got them horses, brother.
What do we have? What kind of defense did we have when we played ground and pound football?
Well, you had that 3-3-5 at the time because the last time we played ground and pound, we had Deontay Foreman them here, and you had two running backs that was really hell. Him and Chuba put up 300 yards against Detroit.
Against Detroit. But we, like you said, we
Mm.
had horses on defense too. Y'all didn't want to say they the best because y'all didn't want to play them, or when the boys come along, they say they don't want to play in a 3-4 and this and that. They'd rather do this like Frankie Louvu said, and then he goes on to Washington and becomes a All Pro. I mean, you got to eat your food. Sit at the table, be a grown man, put your feet on the floor, eat your food. No elbows on the table. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Eat your damn food. I don't give a fuck if it's undercooked, too hard. You cook. Eat your food. Eat your food, Q.
Yeah, yeah. It's wild stuff right here, sir. Mm-mm-mm.
So, how you feeling about the day, bro?
Who me?
Yeah.
Oh, I came to an agreement with myself in life that we about to lose. We about to drop some games, brother. Like I
I'm gonna say
resonated with myself probably back in camp. I told myself, I said, I looked at this shit and see you 6 months ahead of nigga. I'm like 3.5 months ahead of these niggas, man. And I looked at this shit, I say, yeah, we gonna drop Jacksonville. No, it ain't you. No, it ain't. We gonna beat Jacksonville. Okay. I said, we gonna lose the Cardinals. No, it ain't you. We better than them. Okay. Atlanta, the home opener. I don't see us winning that one either. And I said, if we go 0-3, that's your season right there, buddy. No, it ain't you. That ain't gonna happen. All right. I'm gonna shut the fuck up then.
man,
Niggas don't want to hear me tell the truth.
I'm laughing because it's only week 2, and this nigga say he evaluating his life. This nigga say he evaluating his life, and it's week 2. Oh
go,
my god. Oh my
go.
god. This is crazy.
Literally, I sat down
Ah,
in a dark room and I looked at life and I said, well,
we already dark rooming. Already dark rooming. My God, you can't dark room to like week 10 or some shit dark room,
nigga,
dog.
I was
We
dark
already
rooming this shit in camp, dog. Like, what the fuck we talking about?
it
I
ain't
looked at
even
this shit.
winter
I
yet.
said, yeah, another sorry season.
Son of a bitch. We ain't even brought out the Carolina Panther hoodies yet. And we
Hmm.
already in dark room. We in dark room. Y'all, I'm getting ready to open it up. I'm getting ready to open up because we in dark
Hmm.
rooms and shit. We already in dark room. Link is in the chat. Forever who's a will, let him come. The doors of the church is open by
Mm-mm-mm.
letter of experience.
Got this
Come
nigga
on
doing an
in and
altar call.
come on in and tell your week 2 story. Maybe you in a dark room and you need to find the light. Come on in. Talk to us. We're gonna be here for a little while, not a long while. But I was in that dark room. I was down there in that valley, y'all. I come out. I come out. Week 1, I sat there in that stadium and I got picked at and ha ha laughed at ha 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 and I drunk me some cold beverages, and and then I walk my ass back to the parking deck down there, and them motherfucker Duval all over the top of my head and all that shit too. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking up, while I'm walking down the ramp. You know what I'm saying? Over there, Duval, Duval, and I'm like, damn, dude, this is what I'm saying. Damn, this is the Jacksonville Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I said, damn, this is the Jacksonville Jaguar. It ain't like it's the Bills Mafia, and we play the Bills Mafia. It ain't like it's the Eagles. When they fan base is rowdy as hell, you know what I'm saying? This and that. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta or Tampa or somebody. This the Jacksonville Jaguars, too. And a glorified expansion team like we were. They ain't never been no Super Bowl, ain't never been one playoff appearance. And they treating me like this. I come out that dark room. I come out of it. Pretty quick.
What's going on, fella?
What you know there, good brother. Good
What's
brother.
going on?
Hey man, what's going on, Q and Goat, man? Listen, man, I love rocking with you guys. Y'all mindset, man. Be straight on it. I'm not shocked at where we at. I'm shocked at everybody else's uh reaction to this shit. Like I don't know why they didn't expect this. I mean, we seen this coming. I'm just shocked
Yeah,
at
but
how they. I'm just shocked at everybody else's reaction to it. Like, bro, y'all thought it was gonna be different?
Petey, you
No,
talking about people who are not forward thinking people. You see, brother, you smarter than the rest of them. I don't know if you know it.
man. Listen, y'all they had segments about this, and I want to say y'all included about taking your fandom out this shit, man. Get out the fandom shit, bro, and get into reality, bro, and just say your team suck. It's okay.
No, Peter, they no. I mean, we've done shows, and we broke down the word fan and fanatic and all that. We done that and told people temper. We use wordplay, temper your expectations and all that. We've been doing this shit 4 years. For 4 years, you've been saying the same shit. Look,
Yeah.
when does the rubber meet the fucking road? Right? When does the rubber meet the road? 4 years, bro. And I'm watching teams sit there with $180 million cap hits and 80 and $90 million cap hits and no first rounders and all types of shit and turn their franchise around in 2 years or less.
Hmm.
And what's the common denominator when they do that? Quarterback play.
Hmm. So what you guys say? What say you to those who say it's? I mean, granted, we know it's everybody collectively, but what position really matters the most to you guys?
Well, I'll take that first. I'll take that first if I can. Okay. Quarterback play. Most important position on the field. This, that. We already got the offensive line. We already got the offense is set to me. Don't put another damn piece on the offense. Quarterback play. Go over there to that defense. We talked about it already this morning. You got Nick Scott, you got Princeton Young. All them boys will come along. They rookies right now. Then you got Wanham, you got Jones. You know what I'm saying? Those are your veteran pieces. People come in
Hmm.
here and say, you got to have veterans, you got to have this and that. Okay, you got set on that because you went in the draft and you, at least because it was a defensive draft and you didn't give them the first pick, but you gave them the second and the third. Okay, but these guys got to come along. Now, down there with Derek Brown, we need a three tech. We need a three tech. There's some in the draft right here. And I figure we're going to be doing a lot of draft work around this motherfucker, especially if we lose today. We're going to be doing a
Hmm.
lot of draft talk. Okay? So you
Hmm.
need a three tech. Then you need the second most important piece on the team, I'm thinking, as far as the defensive side. You need you a middle linebacker. Mike linebacker.
Hmm.
Certified.
Hmm.
Ray Lewis type. Brian
Hmm.
Urlacher type. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? On and on and on. Talk about the greats. You need a Luke Kuechly to replace Luke Kuechly.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Then we need us a ball hawk safety like we did with Kurt Coleman and them boys
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
Absolutely.
Maybe sprinkle in another cornerback. They want to talk about Shaw Smith Wade, which is our nickel. You know what I'm saying? When we go into other packages, yet to be seen. But that fixes things right there, Petey. If we get those pieces, everybody else
Okay.
we can deal with.
Okay. What say you,
That's
Q?
just mine.
I like that. Go. I like that too. By the way, I agree.
I appreciate that,
Uh,
buddy.
you asked what's the most important position, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Well, you need to look no further than the captain of the ship. Um, like I said, they always going to say we hold it in such a high regard. There's other positions that should get the notice or notoriety. Well, guess what? You don't have stars at those positions.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to say edge rusher, is that where you feel like that you want a Bosa or somebody like that that could be the face? But guess what? You don't have that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
damn sure
What
don't.
you have is a Derek Brown, and that's about as best as you can get is a stalwart D tackle in the middle. But now even his face twists up because he's shitting and mad and whatnot now. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, quarterback is the single most important position in the American sports for the NFL right now,
Mm-hmm.
today, this very hour, this very minute. If you try to downplay the quarterback position, you will always come up short. If you try to cheat the quarterback position, you will always come up short. If you try to find somebody just to get you by, you will always come up short.
Yes, sir. Yes,
There
sir.
ain't nothing but a handful of times in NFL history that the Lombardi Trophy has been won by just a Jag. And you could
Yep.
count that. It's probably about 2 or 3 times out of a
Mm-hmm.
100-year history. So
Okay.
all I'm saying is it's the single most important position. You got to have somebody that has the ability to galvanize the troops, get everybody going, and can put everybody in place and deliver that ball. Got to have
Absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
Good God Almighty.
So, and I'm pretty sure you guys actually said that. That's a kind of rhetorical question, and it is. You would think, but some people are out here blaming the coach who ain't get a chance to pick his own QB. I can understand if he picked his own QB, then by all means at fault. Clay Collin
But
would take a.
Petey, let me stop
Oh,
you
go
for
ahead,
1 second. Then you got
please,
the flow.
please.
He took the damn job. He brought his ass from Tampa Bay, and he took the job. And I'm pretty sure when Dan
Mm-hmm.
Morgan called him, yo, what's up, dawg? Hey, I got a quarterback over here. They say you a quarterback whisperer. You got to fix this dude here. They told him he knew this. He didn't go in this motherfucking blind now, Peter.
That's what he said.
He
Go.
came in there with his eyes wide open now.
Hey, go. What he say? What he say? Go. Say that one more time.
Hey dog, got quarterback you need to fix. You know what I'm saying? They call you a
You-
quarterback whisperer over here. Can you help me out? And he said, yes, I can. I will take the job. He knew that, Peter. He knew that he was inheriting a quarterback. He didn't come in here. Me and Q argue all the time about Frank. Frank came in this motherfucker thinking he was gonna pick a quarterback. Dan Canales come in here to fix a quarterback.
Mhm.
Now I see a little bit what you don't see. I don't see them pointing at that motherfucker. They
Absolutely.
pointing at Evero.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere else but him. But see, y'all made a valid point. Not weeks. Y'all make it a valid point every week. I'm saying actually 3 or 4 weeks ago about where the money was spent. Most of your money was spent in offense to score points, like y'all been saying,
But
and ain't
Peter,
no
they
points
don't
being
look at it
scored.
like that.
Like
They
I was
say
like,
even though we scored all the money on offense, they want the defense to be better. That's what these
oh my
stupid niggas
god,
saying.
oh my
That
god,
what
bro. This
And
is
I
that
don't
what
know
they dummy
how.
saying.
I don't know how. You can use so many analogies. You can say, man, I know y'all have done this. I've done this before when I was younger. A dude in college, shit like that, riding around my car. You go to Raleigh and Durham, North Carolina. they little places where you can go get used tires. You can get 4 damn may pop you used ass tires. You know what I'm saying? Some of the motherfuckers you put them on your car to wire showing, or the motherfuckers already got dips in them or something like that. They just get you by. But you know what the fuck they is? They use tires,
Absolutely.
bruh.
They use tires.
Absolutely.
They're only
Look,
gonna save you a week or
tires.
two. Not you can't drive on that bitch for a year. Okay, you
Absolutely.
No,
learn the hard way.
hell
Absolutely not.
no, hell no. Your black ass try to drive on the motherfucker for a year. You see where the fuck
Yeah,
you ready to be. Yeah.
you be on the side of the
Absolutely.
road.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. Man. I don't understand. Like how much more can you dumb this shit down before they start actually pointing fingers? I mean, they were just screaming that hey, this is a non-excuse year for Bryce. You got all the weapons you quote unquote all the weapons that you needed and still can't succeed. Come on, man. Make it make sense. You all this money spent on the offensive line, some wide receivers to throw it to. You make the weapons. You got to get the ball to them. Hey, I don't get it, bro.
Well, then, but they talk about Canales scheme. They'll say, "Oh, he ain't running this. This supposed to be this, and this don't look like this, and yada yada yada." Half these motherfuckers just talking, Petey. They don't know
Yeah,
what kind of, you know what I'm saying? What schemed up, these plays or how this. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this dude got enough in his trick bag. And I seen receivers get open. Cause that's the first thing motherfuckers say. They were blaming it on receivers. Receivers wasn't open, this and that. Them boys was open, bro. Xavier Leggett, talking about he stepped out of bounds or what the fuck else. He was running the sideline. I mean, at some point you gonna run out of real estate, right?
absolutely.
Some point you gonna run out of real estate. Bryce holding on to the ball.
Hmm. It's called timing, bro. And the thing is, if you can't see, they kind of put a damper on the timing because you can't see. You got to wait till you can see the wide receiver, then try to deliver it to him. You too small, and that's why I keep trying to tell people, bro. Canales is dealing with a handicap. He recognized that day one.
Hands down.
He dealing
Yes,
with he got a
sir.
handicap.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, how can he open playbook if he got a motherfucker who can't see for about 3 or 4 seconds before the player's already blown?
And he
Hey, my
told you that.
man.
He said he can't open up the playbook. He told y'all that last year when he benched him.
Oh, you can't. No. I want to ask something. Like, I, I hear people always say, give Bryce this year. Like, dude, I don't want that. If he done lost 4 games in a row or something like that, dog, ain't no need to give him the whole year to just screw everything up. Y'all want him to stay the whole rest of the year after that?
Well, Howard, it's usually they say in the NFL, they say your rookie year, right? Your rookie year. Everybody excuses anybody's rookie year. I don't know of a player who people ain't excuse their rookie year. Now, when you go into year two and it's the same and you get benched and everything else, now it was time to move on. I'm like you, Howard. They gave this dude the third year. You understand what I'm saying? That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Yeah, we could have had some different chemistry going on with a different quarterback or something, man. I mean, but I'm just saying, like, just say he lose today, he lose next week, and he lose the week after. You're telling me still give him the whole rest of the year? I that I
No,
that I can't do that, man. That's no.
that ain't
You
gonna
know what I'm
happen.
saying?
That ain't gonna happen. He
Oh,
not gonna
okay,
get a hold.
okay,
He not gonna get a hold. He
okay.
gonna get pulled. He gonna get pulled. He gonna get pulled. And if anybody want to bet on it, he gonna get pulled. Andy Dalton's coming in because he's number two on the depth chart. Then we're not glorifying. And listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying Hendon Hooker is the
Hmm.
future or this and that,
Right.
but they're gonna give Hendon a shot.
Give him a shot at
Go-
least. You know.
They're gonna give him a shot as a bridge quarterback here
Hmm.
in Carolina. If they choose now, the only way he's going to get a shot at a bridge quarterback is if they choose to say, we're going to build a defense. We're going to
Right.
build a defense. And when the next guy comes in here, whether if we
Hmm.
got to move up again or whatever we got to do, when the next guy, he's coming into a complete team.
Right. Right. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, man. I just, I mean, if we're gonna lose, if Canales is smart, if you're gonna lose, brother, and you try all avenues. At least you will look like a coach that, hey, I tried different things to see if we can improve. You know, but don't just sit there with the same old shit week after week after week and giving us lame excuses of why and this ain't coming together, this, that, and other, man. There ain't nobody want to hear that now.
I think
And
you're
if
gonna see the same. I think you're gonna see the same shit over and over again. You're limited, like Peter just said. You're limited, bruh. You're limited.
you and that's bad, man. That means Tepper is right there, breathing. Tepper is right there.
And that's what majority of the blame goes to Tepper. My thing is, bro, you should have kept your nose out. And you are responsible for where we are right now.
Yeah, yeah. But what can you? How can you fire the owner? You can't fire the owner. Shit.
No, exactly. You can't. You sure? That's right. You cannot fire their ass. You can't.
So
But you
let me
but you
ask
can't
you.
hold everybody else accountable.
Let me ask you
Yeah.
guys something, man. Are y'all looking forward to the game today? It real talk, real
I
talk. Are
mean,
y'all looking
Uh,
forward to the game today?
nah, I hope we do something better, man. That's all I can say. I
me
hope,
personally, I'm I'm looking at fantasy. I know they're gonna run the fuck all on us. So James Conner is one of my running backs, so he gonna run all
Yeah.
through us. Pause. I'm looking forward to
Real,
it.
real.
I
I
remember
mean,
when he
real
first
talk.
started up at Pittsburgh.
Everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Give it to me, man. Are y'all looking forward to the game today? Everybody, are y'all looking forward to the game today?
Uh, I think Will Johnson might have a big day, man. I think so.
So Will
I'm look,
Johnson locks Tech McMillan down?
I, shit, whoever he on, they gonna have problems now. Cause he lengthy, he tall. He one of them tall cornerbacks. He ain't no. He's what, 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", something like that.
6'3".
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
about
yeah.
Huh?
6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
if it wasn't for all those edge rushers though, how would he'd been in the first round? I think they got in the top of the second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Absolutely,
think what happened is
absolutely.
he had got hurt. He
Yeah,
got
yeah,
hurt.
yeah, 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 that too. But see, I'd have still took a chance on him. You know what I'm saying? Got hurt because I thought him and Chevelle Revel from East Carolina was like the top 2, 3 guys. You know what I'm saying
Right. Yep.
in that
Yep.
draft.
Yep. Yep.
So and both of them was hurt, but I'd have took a chance on both of them. You feel me? Oh my man,
Yeah.
what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Joe? And let me know if I ever cut out. I'm in the back roads driving here. I wanted to
You
answer
all
the
right?
question you asked if I was excited to watch today's game, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
The answer is absolutely not. I'm still on a high off of seeing what Bud did last night, won me some money. That was all I needed for the weekend. I expect the Panthers to come out here.
Bud Crawford.
I
Yeah, Bud Crawford.
I got us losing. I got us losing 27-10. We haven't put over 10 points yet, so I don't expect that to happen now. Twenty-seven
Hey,
ten. Cardinals go to 2-0. We gonna be thinking about benching Bryce. He's gonna throw an interception. I'm gonna let you know that's gonna happen. He's throwing an interception. I just don't. I have no belief in him. I have no belief.
And a
And
fumble. And a
yeah, yeah.
fumble. Go
And
ahead
he
and mention
starting
that
to,
fumble too.
but Petey, the boy's so dumb. He gets happy when he scrambles out of a pocket on a first down, right? But then when he has a second and one, I heard somebody try to say it was a third and one. A second and one, he's going to force a pass to Xavier Legette instead of running the ball. But I'm told you're some elite processor, but that's horrible decision making. He
Absolutely.
short
You can't say
he
that about him.
short circuits. He short circuits, and that's the problem with Bryce. He tried to overload so much information. He don't want to wear an armband. Like they're trying to do too much. That's
God,
why we getting out the huddle
don't
so
get me
late,
into
bro.
that. Don't get me into that. Don't
It's
get
like,
me into
but
that, Omar.
Short
it's
Don't
a
circuit.
get me.
but these are the problems. He short circuits. He's an elite processor, but he got bad
Emphasis on
technology
the short.
sometimes. Like, yeah.
Emphasis on the
Like,
short circuit. Mhm.
like this shit's sad, bro. It's really sad. So I just wanted to answer when you asked that question. I had to say, hell no, man. I don't expect shit from today. I'm gonna watch for the pure entertainment that watching the Panthers is like watching a car accident. I should have want to watch it, but I ain't got shit else to do. Pour one up, man, and just laugh.
Don't get me wrong now. Let me be honest. It's my team still, and I want to see how I want to see the rotational pieces that we have, the ones who we should keep, and weed out the ones that gotta go. That's the only reason I'm even watching it still anyway, for
I,
evaluation
yeah,
purposes.
So
absolutely.
you
Hey,
still
PD, I was
evaluate
here.
you still evaluating Petey?
I'm still evaluating because I mean it's the offense we can't do nothing about. You know what I'm saying? The QB we can't do nothing about right now. So I'm just evaluating. So when we do, who we should keep and who we should get rid of.
It's just and my thing, PD, is just this team for it to be right. And I think why Go said, "Why are you still evaluating?" It's going to have to get blown up because the timelines just don't match. For our next quarterback
Yeah.
and what we want to do, the offensive line is not young. I mean, you got Icky, but Damian
No,
Lewis,
you ain't
Robert
right.
Hunt. By the time we get done with this
And
Bryce
Taylor.
experiment, you're going to have to find two guards. You're still looking for a center. We hope it's Cade Mays, but without them even giving them the opportunity to play, you letting Corbett bum out. You see what I'm saying, Petey? On the defense with the
Yeah.
3-4, we still don't have the personnel for that scheme. I don't know when that will ever be
hmm
addressed, honestly. So that's why it's
hmm
like, why are
I
we even
agree.
still evaluating these guys? Because truly, for it to get better, you're going to have to blow this whole thing up.
Again.
You probably want
You're
to
gonna
I
keep
have to
some
agree. I
blow it
guys
mean,
up.
maybe to see what the Ransons may do and maybe the ETNs. But honestly, in the bigger picture, it takes 2 to 3 years. It's going to be interesting to see who's still on this team if we're in a better position by then, which it's a long game at this point. I expect nothing in the short game.
now me personally,
So
I would like a
so
multiple D6, multiple D front,
so this
like
is this is the thing. So damn, Omar, you made my brain just click. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go. Ain't no bridge. Ain't no Henry Hooker bridge.
mm,
You have to go in there and get a quarterback to make
Right.
that. If you want to say the timeline is going to be close to working,
That's if you want somebody that's going to try to plug and play for that timeline you got. I'm saying overall, if you're looking for your next franchise quarterback, that's 2 to 3 years down the line from now. If it's not Bryce. And so at that point, your O
mm.
line is going to have to be reshuffled. JC will be looking at a second contract at that time. What has Chuba? What are you doing with Chuba? Is Jonathan Brooks
he
still
gone.
around? You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
he'll be gone.
Right?
He's
Yeah,
starting to get injured.
and that's
Chuba's
when I
starting to get
said
injured, so he'll have some major. He'll have some major injuries, especially
Derek
if y'all
Brown.
run him like y'all want to run this nigga. If y'all want to run, you're gonna run him into the ground.
Like I said, Derek Brown,
Exactly like you did
JC,
Caffrey.
and Derek Brown, JC, and Chuba are your foundations for what the next maybe 2 to 3 years. What about after that? What about 2028? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, when you really need to put in a new quarterback, if you don't get maybe the Hendon Hooker Bridge or whatever that may be, if you try to get a plug and play now quarterback. And my thing is, last year I would have been screaming for Andy, but after what I saw from Andy in this preseason, he can just stay on the bench. That man tripping over his feet, all type of shit like that. I don't even know, bro. It's bad. It's bad. And like that's why my new pick is Dave Canales. This is week 1, Dave Canales. That boy was stressed. That boy got the bags under his eye and all. You know that season's getting
And
hot.
I'm not
Hot
even
about. He's gonna have to make a move,
I'm not even a
and he ain't gonna fire
I'm not
Icky.
even a fan
That's
of
why I always said Evero gonna be his number
Renfro.
2.
I don't even like Renfro like that, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not a fan of
Yeah,
Renfro.
he was just a piece put in there to Jalen Coker come back.
I know
Yeah,
Jimmy
he
Horn better
pisses
be
me off.
active today. I know Jimmy
Hey,
Horn better be
hey, did
active
y'all
today.
know this motherfucker was a drunk, bro?
Who that? Who you talking about?
Did y'all know Hunter Renfro got drinking problems?
Damn, Hunter got drinking
Did y'all
problems
know?
too.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was talking to the fans, like the Oakland fans. I'm like, hey, why y'all get rid of him? They say, hey, man, hey, bro, really got a drinking problem for real.
oh
Like, it
no.
wasn't just
I
the
ain't,
injuries;
I ain't
he
know
got
that.
a drinking problem.
Well, he probably started
That's coming
drinking
from
probably
the
because
Oakland fans.
damn.
Huh?
Big Al, what's going on,
Yeah.
Big Al?
What's going on, Go?
I
Yeah,
can't
man.
call it, brother. What's on your mind?
Man, I just wanted to come in and talk because I was on last week when I guess Wiley was running the string one early
Yeah,
morning. But
straight talk.
yeah,
Yeah, straight talk with Wiley early morning. Yeah.
right. So, but yeah, man, this talk on Bryce is frustrating because Costera, I don't know how to say the last name, but she made a good point. She was talking about how like Bryce gonna do enough and to be considered to be continued with because look, if in late in the season, when things die down and play, teams slow down and stop really giving the effort, Bryce could do the same shit he did last year. And people are going to be like, oh, wow, Bryce this, Bryce that. I'm not saying he will, but I'm saying he could. But hopefully Canales wakes up a lot earlier to the bullshit, because it's really frustrating for this guy to look less than a real quarterback when it really matters. And then all of a sudden, just because people don't give a damn, start actually doing a little bit as a normal quarterback. It's so.
Hey, Big Al, if you don't mind me to ask, how old are you?
I'm 47.
47. How long you been a Panthers fan?
The Panthers was when I was a teenager, sometime like that. But so I've been a fan ever since.
Since conceptions in 95. Okay.
Right.
So you've been rocking with them, ups and downs, and we ain't had consecutive winning seasons and all that type of stuff, and changing the coaches around here with the new ownership came in here. Here it is, week 2. Week 2, bruh. Week 2.
Okay. Right.
And we already talking like this.
Right.
Already.
Right. That should tell you something.
And I always say I try to tell these fans, this ain't Jerry Richardson and Panthers. With the Jerry Richardson Panthers, you always thought you had a chance because we were just hella inconsistent. We would be, a playoff team then miss the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Or get smacked, but then come back and win a close game. So you felt like you always had a chance. With these David Panthers, bro, you just know off rip all these boys' ass. Like, they ain't give you no fight. Dave Canales always want to talk about finish, but never talk about start.
Jerry was a former player. JR was a former player. Jerry Richardson didn't spend nowhere near this type of money. He didn't have that type of money. He didn't have that type of money to spend that type of money that we done spent around here on this team. And this team was better because we drafted better. We did free agency better. We did everything better than Dave Temple. Now, if y'all really want to get into it, and I defended him because he was spending that money. I defended him because he's spending that money and building facilities and all types of stuff like that. But he needs to take his finger out the pot and let them guys do. Well, he needs better guys in here. I don't believe in Dan Morgan, and I don't believe in Dave Canales. I'm telling y'all that off the ripple right now. Dave Canales too damn soft, and we getting ready to lose the locker room, y'all. A loss today, he gonna lose that locker room.
Yeah, go. That's the pick. Go ahead, man.
Oh, I was just gonna say the last thing. Them boys don't know what winning is yet. They ain't winning the preseason. They don't even know what going back into a winning locker room feels like. You know what I'm saying? That's really demoralizing. That's demoralizing, bro. That's really sad that you ain't felt to win yet. Y'all ain't felt like y'all can whoop somebody ass yet.
You better preach,
if they go back home 0-2, man, it's gonna be a long season, boys. But I'm about to hop out here, man. I'll see y'all around game time.
No doubt. No doubt.
Go. That's the funny thing about it, man. That's the big picture, man. Losing the whole locker room. Niggas just say, I don't give a damn, because how we gonna even be relevant if our quarterback can't even make a 10-yard pass or a 20-yard pass or can go deep when guys are open. Like, if we can't, that really takes the air out of a lot of guys' balloon. Like, they don't give a damn. Who knows if Excel is really motivated? I wouldn't be. If the nigga can't get the ball to me when I'm obviously open, I've seen times where he's been open.
We've been open.
And he's always on one. He can't always be on one read, too. He do that shit, too. He's always on one read. He's a quarterback, go. What the hell is that? Why can't you make more than one read when you in the pocket? Well, I know why you can't, but that's the point. You should be able to do that if you're a quarterback. But this nigga can't do it because he's short. But don't know what to say, man. The proof is in the pudding.
I tell y'all fellas this today. If he leaving clean pockets today, we're gonna lose that game. And you're gonna be able to tell this shit early. You're gonna be able to tell this shit early. If he's vacating clean pockets and not standing tall in
Oh,
that motherfucker, I mean standing as tall as he can in that pocket and delivering that ball down the field. You guys who want to sit there and say, run the ball, and that's gonna open up the passing game. They've already put reports out there that, like we talking about Will Johnson, they thinking Will Johnson gonna lock down Tech McMillan. And then all you gotta do is stack that box and dare that boy to throw that ball. And he feel that he coming up out that pocket.
Go. I don't think you remember me, man. I mean, because I follow all you guys, man. You know, you guys, Big Cat. I mean, even though I was hating Big Cat guts during the year of the drafting of Bryce, but I don't get into that. But yeah, I mean, I was talking about that when he was playing for Alabama. He would always do that. He would always leave the pocket and go into pressure. I noticed that.
Petey on it right now. Petey's an Alabama. He's an Alabama guy. And I remember Petey come on and say, Bryce Young ain't it. And he followed him all through school. I live at in North Carolina, we gonna get Alabama games in the evening time. Sometime over Carolina games and some ACC games. We're gonna get them SEC games. And I watched Bryce Young. And I told him CJ Stroud was better than Bryce Young. Do not draft Bryce Young. Go back to the draft. What we did, we stayed on all day long draft. We did about 4 shows, 3 shows. I beat the table. Don't do this. We're gonna have to change this whole team. David Tepper went
Trying to
up
put the
there to
closet.
that damn Super Bowl, and he already knew who he was gonna pick. He let us sit here and believe that we had a chance at AR and CJ, Will Levis, whoever, but he already knew who he was gonna pick. He already knew it. If y'all want to point a finger at, point at Dave Tepper. You can point at Canales. You can point at Dan Morgan. But I don't know for the life of me why people are pointing at Bizarro Evero first when he ain't nothing but a defensive coordinator and they've been giving him garbage to work with. We first as Panther fans got to come to a
Absolutely.
coming to Jesus moment. You know what I'm saying? We got to have a coming to Jesus moment and realize who the hell is to blame and then say fuck it and go on forward.
And so to address Brad's comment, I just want to do this, man. So Bryce has a tendency, even though the pocket is left and right, I mean, even though coming out of the pocket can be seen as just going left and right out of the pocket, sometimes coming out of the pocket is going back and falling too far back. So your tackles can protect you. Because that gives the edge leverage to get to your ass. If you're going too far back, he falls back too much a lot of times. But we all know why, Brad. We all know why, because he's a short guy.
Why. Because he's a shorter guy.
I mean, it's obvious. He should have.
Come on, man.
Go. At the end of the day, let's be honest. He should have slipped in the draft. I mean, come on. He should have slipped. He should not have been drafted number 1 by the Panthers at all.
He got that little boost from Saban, man. Saban gave him a little he the best in the draft and all the little goofy shit trying to sell him, knowing damn well Saban had to change his whole offense just to predicate to that motherfucker. Then try to reutilize the same type of concept and couldn't do it with the last quarterback and say he would never do it again. They go to show you, bro. You had to overcompensate to basically get this man to work in your system.
And Pete, to your point, I got a question for you, man. Okay, because you're right. But now I'm gonna ask this. So, like, let's say Bryce get traded somewhere else. Where would he honestly? Because the whole point about football is for the quarterback to be in the pocket. You got to do that. I mean, I mean, unless you super fast like Michael Vick, but even Michael Vick had to learn to be in the pocket. That's really when he became a beast, right, in Philly. You know, because he was in the pocket. I mean, he was good in Atlanta, of course, but he was running a lot because he was always leaving the pocket. But
Right.
but let's say I'm just saying, if Rice goes somewhere else with his tendencies, what will he succeed? How can you really build around that? I'm just asking. I don't see it's even possible. I mean,
You
I'm just
can't build
asking.
around him. There's no building around him. He don't fit for the lead, bro. Like you got 3 point, you got 2.5, it's about 3 seconds to get out of that pocket, bro. And rolling out every time is not gonna do it. Sometimes you gotta make some plays in pocket. He
In
don't
pocket,
possess
right,
that type of pizzazz, bro. He
right,
can't do it because he can't really see. That's why he keep rolling out when he don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Or
Exactly.
he depends on he. Like I said, you watched him do that in Alabama every game, rolling out, rolling out, rolling out, rolling out. This is not NCAA. You you can't do that every game. Once defenses catch on to that, they gonna start stacking that hot damn pressure on you, bro, and flushing you out every time.
Yeah.
Because they know you can't handle
Right.
pressure. Once a little bit of pressure, you're either gonna run or try to throw it away or try to stretch the play like he does and then throw an interception or a fumble. You seen that first year. All
Right.
them fumbles he kept having, holding on to
Well,
the
see
ball too long.
what you can make them do. A shorter guy right there, right? I'm gonna tell you one of the first things on the line that you do when it's a shorter quarterback. You make that offensive line have to close their gap, right? When you see the alignment, when you see them boys shift and stuff like that, you make them boys have to shift and close their gap. What I mean by that, this is just a just a little thing that a defense. This is elementary. This is basic as hell. You understand what I'm saying? When they close their gaps, guess what? He got to drop back even further, just like Al alluded to. You understand? So he can see. It takes away the middle of the field because now he can't see in the middle because you got Corbett standing there, you got Hunt standing there, you got Lewis standing there, you got Icky and them boys, right? Icky and Taylor
Right.
Moton, what are they? They're carrying their guys out to the right or the perspective left. You know what I'm saying? And if he's steady dropping back, guess what he's doing? He's giving that edge rusher a better angle on him
Right.
instead of stepping up. But he can't step up because why? We made them tighten up the gap. So he don't got them little cracks to see through. You see what I'm saying? That's
Right.
just something, like I said, elementary by stepping into the gap or stepping up before pre-step to make them tighten up the gap.
And I
And
don't think
that throws them off as well. You see what I'm saying?
it,
So it's easy. It's
yeah.
easy, y'all.
Mm. He's the game plan against him, you saying?
It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. And they got 3 years of tape on this nigga now. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. That's why it looks so bad. It's
Yeah.
not.
And
Well, I ain't gonna say it's not Canales because he's got little ways to make them jump out of this and jump out of that too on the defensive side of the ball. But if he don't trust the quarterback or he don't, oh man, I'm not gonna get it. Cabby Care, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Man, it's the same old buddy. I just want to hop on here and just co-sign right along with you, dog. But I think we talked before. We were saying a lot of these Panther fans are bigger fans of the team than they are the game, and that just be the hardest concept to get through to them. They are such a Panther fan. It's like they forget about the actual game. Like, it makes me wonder sometimes. Do Panther fans watch other teams play?
Yeah,
It's just an honest question. Like, do they watch other teams play? Because then they watch us play, and it's like,
it's
there ain't
different,
no
don't it?
way.
Look different.
Yeah, it's like there ain't no way in the world you understand football, and you saying this, that, and the third about Bright. The O line ranked 11th overall last year, and people swear up and down they suck. We got a top 10 O line basically, and you telling me they trash?
It went into the Jaguar game number 6.
Yeah, like I don't understand, man. But like everybody just said, man, like the dude, he's just too tall or too short rather to operate from the pocket. Like he's not running for his life. He's running so he can go see.
So he can see. So he can see.
Yeah,
I
I
told
don't know
him this
why.
guy his rookie year. I say he can't see. He can't. Yes, he can. Yeah, he's in Alabama. No, he did. Peter just
Like
told you they had to change the whole scheme. I mean, you got to change the whole scheme. Plus, that's college ball. That's
there's an
different.
article. There's an article on 247sports.com where Nick Saban said, "I'm excited to move on from a Bryce Young oriented offense."
Oh my God.
Woo!
Yep, go look it up
Hold
yourself.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
247sports.com.
on.
I'm telling you.
24/7
I
Sports.
wasn't gonna tell. I wasn't gonna say that though. I wasn't gonna bring that up.
Okay.
I was gonna leave that
Yeah,
out of there.
I had to say it because the thing is, I think you said it just now. He hyped Bryce up when he first got
Yeah.
drafted, but then weeks later he backtracked and he said, "I'm excited to move on from Bryce Young." He said, "I had to run a very pass happy offense. It was imbalanced. We couldn't beat the games we needed to win. We couldn't beat the good teams." And it's the same thing we're doing now. Everybody they beg, "Oh, we need to run more. We need to run more." We can't. The other team shuts it down because they know Bryce can't beat us with his arm. So here we go making an offense that suits Bryce, and it ain't winning us games. It's the same thing Nick Saban went through.
I
You
tried to
built the
spare him.
off,
I wasn't
you
gonna
built
mention
the
that, bro. I
you
wasn't.
built the offense that made Bryce look good and win a Heisman, but you didn't win your damn championship.
Mm-mm.
I wasn't
And
gonna. I wasn't gonna mention
everybody
that, bro. You
puts a
took it.
lot on that Heisman, man. I tell y'all that's a popularity contest.
You
You don't
won a
see Lewis
Heisman, but
Told.
you didn't win no
come
games.
out there.
You didn't win the big
Yeah,
games.
yeah, yeah. He didn't
What
win
Hey,
the
what
bro.
they
big
Why
play?
you
game.
expose?
What they play?
Why you
11
expose him like
games?
that, bro?
Because
12,
I just
12,
wanted the
12,
truth to
12.
be. Oh, okay, so they play 12
Why
games.
you expose
Dog,
him?
what is it? LSU and Georgia about the only real threat on the
Tennessee,
schedule?
well, Tennessee, Henry Hooker walked their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because if he didn't get hurt that year, they'd have been right there in that national championship talk. Georgia was standing up that day. Ohio
yeah,
State, Michigan, of course. You know what I'm saying? It was some good teams out
right.
there. They didn't play them. They didn't play them. They played Georgia, and the only reason why they played Georgia twice was the SEC championship. And then,
And he threw a pick six.
yeah, and knocked them
But
out, and
that's
Georgia
that's
went
what
home.
I'm saying though. Like out of 12 games, about 9 of them games, the Alabama roster on both sides is already far superior. So
Yeah,
it
they
just
had
didn't.
big games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's about 9, 10 games where you're gonna win just off the strength of your roster. But he had about 2 games where it showed what he would look like in the NFL when he played LSU, when he played Tennessee, when he played Georgia. Now we see it every week. He in the NFL. He's struggling. He can't throw the ball from the pocket with a defensive end in his face. He can't. We seen Sam Darnold drop 40, 50-yard bombs with an edge rusher wrapped around his fucking neck.
He bigger and stronger. We talk shit about Sam Donald. I didn't want Sam Donald, but I was willing to bridge Sam Donald. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? That time we won them 7 games with Steve Wilkes. You know what I'm saying? Even people talk about Steve Wilkes was this guy, that guy right there. We should have went and got Harbaugh or one of them other guys that was here. Dave Temple should have gave up to relinquish the power, which he
Yeah.
don't want to do, and let them boys build his team. And then we could have seen a lot of stuff because a lot of them guys right there, even Frank Reich wanted C.J. Stroud. Bryce Young would have
Man,
never been here, y'all.
they showed the video, I think, at CJ Stroud Pro Day. Frank Wright looked like he was about to kiss that boy in the lips.
Hmm.
When he shook it, I ain't
He
lying. When he
did.
shook his hand, he
He
was
did.
grinning ear to ear. I mean, he was tickled to death. And next thing I know, we draft Bryce.
How the hell we
Yep.
embrace
He did.
draft a guy who number one who didn't even do anything in the pro, not the pro day, but the
Man, they
combine.
put a
That's why.
some
That's why, Big
somebody
Al. They protected
somebody
that
put a
nigga. His
whole
agent.
smear campaign
On
out on
CJ, yeah,
Stroud.
they sure
They
did.
said they told us his daddy was in jail. They said he was
Oh,
arrogant, cocky,
they said he was
uncoachable.
stupid.
They said he'd be a 2-year project. Well, look like we got the one that's in a passive aggressive way, cocky, arrogant, and entitled. He's
Thank
uncoachable.
you.
We're on
Thank
our
you.
way to being a 3-year project. Only
Thank
thing
you.
that wasn't, the only thing that they said that don't apply to Bryce is his daddy not in jail. CJ Stroud daddy in jail, and he's a former pastor. They made sure we knew all that stupid shit about CJ, and it turns out to be the case for Bryce.
Yep.
Cocky,
Cause
arrogant,
Absolutely.
you got to be
entitled.
hard headed when they tell you to wear that wristband, and you got Josh Allen wearing wristbands and Lamar and all them boys, the best of the best wearing wristbands, but you don't want to wear a wristband. But then you can't. We getting communication problems week in and week out, over and over and over again, hiking the ball with 0 seconds to go, and then
Unco-
nobody's still making this motherfucker wear a wristband.
uncoachable.
What the
Mm-mm-mm.
fuck, bro? Just little
Can't
shit like that right there. Little shit.
can't can't do shit
I'm
with them.
not going to accentuate the big shit. I'm talking about little shit. A wristband, and you not getting. We see it over and over again, week in, week out. That the stuff is not coming through the headset like it's supposed to. Cause you hiking the ball last second. You can't even do. This the second, third year in a row they trying to do pre-snap motion and shit. They can't do it.
They
If y'all
blaming the
want to
coach.
still, if they still want to blame that and they want to blame the coach. But
Blaming the
this
coach
motherfucker
when
wear
he
wristband.
was doing this in his rookie season with
It
Thomas
sure
Brown and Frank
was.
Wright. Yeah.
With
Right.
Frank Wright.
Man, if I was a receiver, I'd be so mad at this Bryce Young, man. Because
They are. They just can't say it. Thielen tried to hide it. Thielen used to get on the camera. Thielen would get on the camera in the locker
woo!
room and tell lies. And then as soon as he got on the field, he out there throwing temper tantrums.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That's one thing I try to get people to understand, bro. They won't trying to hear that, man.
Adam Thielen threw tantrums on the field after every other play, but in the locker room, yeah, Bryce is great. Man, shut your ass up.
Yep,
He's
yep,
not here
yep. He
anymore.
damn sure was. He damn sure
And
was,
Oh,
Kevin
actual
Cat.
trade.
And I told
do
and I
y'all
and what did I always tell y'all? I said this is podium talk. This is podium talk. Podium talk. Podium talk. Look at the actions. You got to look at the body language. You got to look at the actions. You got to look at the little left hand comments that the motherfuckers say in interviews and shit. Right?
do, do y'all remember week 3, I think, when we played the Vikings, his rookie season at home?
Y'all remember? I remember the Frank. No, I
Yeah.
don't
So,
remember.
week 2 or week 3, I believe. It was right before he got benched. But his rookie season with Frank Wright, we played the Vikings at home. It was a false start or offsides, but the refs they blew the play dead, and the defense, boy, they racked Bryce ass up, laid him out. And the O line, they just stood there. Like they literally hesitated for a good 5 seconds before they turned around and, let me go help this dude up real quick.
But look, Kevin Cat,
Mm.
I'll
what you
never
think about
forget that.
this? The nigga runs toward the tunnel and he holds
Hmm.
both his hands out. Nobody ain't
Hmm.
smacking his hand out.
Yeah. And back to that Vikings game, his rookie season, that was also one of them games where they the reports came out that he was in the locker room crying and they left his ass in the dark.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We talked about it. They left his ass, the team left him
Oh
in the
my
locker room,
goodness,
dog.
boy.
They showered and
Man,
left his ass there.
man, that's
I'm
crazy.
telling y'all, man, if you lose today, if we lose today, that locker room is gone before you get home against Atlanta.
That
I
Atlanta game
promise
gonna
you.
tell it all. They gonna boo his ass off the field
I'm
in front
telling
of
you.
Tepper.
The matchup is this. If we lose today and Atlanta lose to the Vikings tonight, both of us are 0 and 2. Now the buzz is gonna be that we're 0 and 2. And everybody gonna say, okay, Bryce gets the start. But if Michael Penix comes to Bank of America and beat Bryce Young, it's nothing that anybody can stand on from last year. Last year is done, which to me, last year was done when we went to Jacksonville. But you can't go back to last year now when you just got beaten this year and you're sitting at 0 and 3. Somebody gets fired, something shifts around, something happens, 0 and 3. What y'all
I'm
boys think?
I'm hoping Canales can keep his job. It's an unpopular opinion, but
I'm
I'm
the same
hoping
way. Okay.
I'm hoping he can keep his job and get a chance at his
I
own
agree.
quarterback. Because if him
I,
and Bryce go, we're starting completely over.
over.
You know,
Yep.
if a new coach come in and Bryce leave, dog, hey, Derek Brown might leave, J.C. Horn might leave, Taylor Moton, Icky, like dog. Let Canales let him expound on what he's doing, and that's going to include getting a whole new quarterback rather than we get a whole new coaching regime again, and now
So,
we looking at another 5 years. And shout out to
so,
Be
so,
Good, but Be Good, he called it 7 years.
Yeah,
He
be
called it.
good. Be good since that. Be good since 7 years. No
He said
shit.
it
seven
goes
two
from
Good
years ago.
7 years, bro.
it it goes from a QB carousel to a coach carousel because we keep
Hmm.
rotating all these coaches, head coaches, to come in and try to turn over this organization instead of
Hey,
addressing
Yep.
the problem, which is the quarterback.
not to cut you off, but look, the Patriots is up 12-0 on the Dolphins. The
Hmm.
Patriots
Mm,
finished. The Patriots picked Drake May. They picked number 3, right? Last year, the
uh-huh.
Patriots picked, was the Patriots in the top 10 or something like that? Somebody help me with it. I'm driving.
Hmm.
The Patriots was a bad team, or you know what I'm saying? The coaching and stuff. That's why they got rid of Gerard Mayo and went to old boy.
Right.
The Patriots turned it around. Mike Grable. Mike Grable already gonna turn it around in his first year. Why?
Hmm.
Look at Mike Grable DNA. Look at how Mike Grable has his team prepared. Tennessee. Tennessee wasn't no world beaters. Only that year when they went to the I think they went to the AFC championship, or they was right there before you get to the AFC championship. But you knew you coming at Tennessee, I don't give a damn if they had Ryan
They
Tannehill at the QB or whatever. They
yeah,
was
they
gonna
was in the
play
playoffs
defense
3 years,
and they were
three
gonna
years
be
in a row.
solid. 3 years in a row.
Oh, but
You see what
look,
I'm saying?
the ironic thing is, guess how they got out of the playoffs 3 years in a row? Ryan
Uh,
Tannehill, 3 interceptions, and they lost. And
Exactly.
he did the same
Quarter,
shit 3 years in a row. Turn the ball over.
quarter, the quarterback play started to go down. He never got a chance to go get his quarterback. But this is the thing. The point I'm trying to make. It
Hmm.
don't take 7 years, 8 years, y'all.
Nope.
if you got the right motherfucking source there, the right
Yeah.
sources, it
Yep.
don't take 7 years.
I ask people all the time. I said, who was Ron Rivera without Cam Newton? And nobody can answer the question. They keep saying, "Oh, Canales need to do what he got to do and help Bryce." No, he's just a bad quarterback. So
He's
that
just a bad
with a
quarterback.
bad quarter, yeah. If he was a good
Hold on, hold
quarterback,
on, hold on.
you'd think Canales was a great coach.
Can I say this? Because we heard Frank Reich was a quarterback whisperer. We
He got a
heard
Super
that
Bowl as a play caller,
yeah, he was a quarterback whisperer
and
for
he
what
been
he
in the
did with
playoffs a few
Andrew Luck.
times.
Then we hear that Canales is a quarterback whisperer, and nobody can still fix this motherfucking problem. So obviously he's the problem.
Yep,
He's uncoachable, like y'all been saying.
yep. Bad quarterback.
They can't whisper enough. They can't whisper no more. They gotta yell.
Hmm.
Get him out of
What
here.
they got the Yale.
Bad
They
quarterback,
gotta
man.
scream at his ass.
You ain't a
God
good
damn,
coach
bro.
without a good quarterback. That's just period. That's not to
Absolutely.
take away from you coaching that quarterback
I'm
up,
gonna say I'm gonna
but
say this to jump off, man. This is so bad that, and I don't understand what Temper was thinking when he was so caught up on Bryce. Because Temper said, I mean, he went here, but I guess some billionaires can be dumb. I don't know, man. Because is he dumb or is the fix in? I
No,
mean, because
Al, it's like this. He's not a
Alabama roll tide.
he's a head. Okay, this is what we already know. He's a hedge fund manager. That's where he made his millions of dollars at. He's a numbers guy. This and that,
Came from the
businessman.
Steelers.
He bought a team. No, I mean, and he was just a piece of owner. The Rooney's own the Pittsburgh. They the ones that make the decisions around there. He just had a little, he got the money. He bought into him. He wasn't making no decisions or nothing over there. He was a
He was like
novice
Tom
fan.
Brady with the Raiders.
Yeah, he's a novice fan. Now he say, "Oh shit, I got a chance to take my money and buy a whole football team." Hell yeah. He wrote that check, you know what I'm saying, for
right.
2.8. And now I got a chance to do this, do this, do this. Y'all heard me say this. He end up bought them down Magic Bean. When motherfuckers told him, Nick Saban and all them, why did Nick Saban sell Bryce Young so like a used car salesman? Because that makes the Alabama Crimson Tide look good. You always said about Alabama, right? They couldn't produce quarterbacks, this and that. Oh well shit. We just had a quarterback go number 1 overall. What does that do? You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because people used to say, "Oh, I ain't going to Alabama. Alabama quarterbacks don't thrive. Alabama quarterbacks got a bad rep. Alabama quarterback, right?"
Right.
Yep.
His pedigree look good. Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So now, oh shit, I just had a quarterback go number 1 overall.
Mm.
So smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and mirrors. And he bought the magic bean.
Hey,
He
go
didn't know
get
no
this.
better.
Go get this. You get a quarterback. He won a Heisman, and then the next year you got him into the league, drafted first overall. Why are you going to
Yeah.
get new? Why are you going to get new coordinators?
Mm. God.
Good damn question.
That's telling,
Good
Kev.
damn
Oh,
That's
cause
question.
telling as
oh, cause
hell.
I'm excited to move on from that shit.
Good
That's
damn
why.
question. You tell Bill O'Brien, kick rocks, nigga.
Yeah, it's in the article, 24/7 Sports. His own words.
Right,
He was
Kev.
excited to
A,
move
a
Hey,
on.
good
hey, hold on.
a
Hey,
good quarterback, a great quarterback does not need a special offense to thrive,
but
right,
hold
Kev?
on, because I mean, one thing.
Come on.
What about one thing about Alabama? Especially with Saban, he was known for switching out his coordinators every year. That's something he always did. That's what people
But
did.
he
I
said it.
don't know if people pay
But this
attention
is
to
the
that.
thing though, Petey. I understand
Well,
that, but
I'll
he
stand
because a lot of
corrected
them
on that,
guys
but it
went
was
to
his own
a lot of
words.
them
He
guys
wanted to move on.
they win
Oh
so
no, I
much. A
agree with
lot
you
of
on
them
that.
guys end up going to the league or something like that as well.
Yeah,
Now that's one thing too. But he said it himself. He said it himself
He
that he
said I
had to
was
get away
excited.
from the way that he had to do things when he had that guy there.
oh no, I agree on that. I'm just talking about far like his coaching style. Like he always got a brand new coach there every
Yeah.
year though. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But
that
Bryce,
come from them winning all. That come from them winning all the time. People be taking people
yeah,
from his staff. They get head coaching job. They get, you know what I'm saying. They go to the league, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Y'all know that.
Yeah. But it's
yeah,
just like now, everybody mad because Bryce passing when we shouldn't be. But that's kind of what he was getting at in the article. It was a pass happy offense that suited Bryce Young. It was very imbalanced. That's exactly what he
Yep.
said. He wanted them. He was
Yep.
excited to be moving away from it. And
Yep.
we in a situation where we can't run when we want to because the opposing team knows that's our game plan. That's why we pass it on 4th and 1.
no
And
cap. I
Nick
agree.
was so good. You don't look at Nick as a defensive. I see Nick as more as a defensive guy than an offensive guy. But you don't look at Nick that way. You look at Nick like he's well rounded, and you don't really put like a cap on him to be defensive or offensive. But that was always Alabama football. They're gonna play stout
Right.
defense. They're gonna run the ball. They're gonna have hellified running back. They're gonna have big offensive linemen that's gonna pound you in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And the
Hmm.
And some
quarterback
linebackers.
yep, the quarterback
And
ends up
Li-
existing on that team with throughout the team scheme, and that's the way he wants to play. That's the way he wanted to play ball. You know what I'm saying? But it changed with your buddy.
yep. He's out there scrambling around, putting on the show. That's why I said before, when Bryce has a good game, he's very entertaining. You get him, you get slightly impressed watching him, scramble around, move out the pocket, throw it on the run, and all of that, ducking and juking and jiving. He
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
good, but it ain't winning you games in the NFL. And that's what
no.
these fans don't
Absolutely.
understand.
And
It
that's
just
what,
ain't gonna
yeah,
win you
that's
no
what a lot of them,
games.
yeah. That's what a
It
lot of them
looks
fans
good.
like. Ah,
It's
shit,
fun and
man,
exciting.
he did, yeah, he did this. And I always say, I don't shit on him. I say he can do this, he can do that. You know what I'm saying? He
Yep.
can do this, and he made, but it's not consistent. It's not
Nope.
consistent, and winning football. It's not consistent. That
And
I've
would you want to
always
deal with
stuck to
and would you want to deal with that for 5 more years?
No.
Would you
that.
want to deal with that as a future, you
No,
know, as your future, you wouldn't want to deal with that for 5 more years. Somebody that's inconsistent, just because you got the hope that he might one day take off. Come on, bro. No.
I've talked to objective Arizona fans 5 years ago. I'll never forget. They told me they were pissed about extending that man. They didn't want him because they knew that at 5'10", even with his good arm and his good legs, the best they'll ever be is a regular season hero, regular season champions. He had one playoff game, and I swear to God, Kyler Murray embarrassed himself. He pissed all down his leg that night, and it
hey,
had
Uncle
everything to do
Swamp,
with him being too fucking little.
Uncle Quan in
That
the chat. Hey, bro, if you got time, hit the link. Hit the link for me, Quan. Hit the link for me 1 second.
that one
Hit the
playoff
link.
game, they locked Kyler Murray in that pocket, and what shit he could do about it. And that's the case we have with Bryce in the regular season. We can't even dream of going to the playoffs.
Yeah. Kyler's just a little bit stouter, a little quicker, a little bit more athletic. You know what I'm saying? He can give. Look at Russell Wilson, man. He was the same way. Now he look like trash. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
As his skills start to diminish. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now he look like trash. I mean, that's what you get when you get the shorter guy. When you see them big guys, not saying that all them big prototypical guys, you know what I'm saying, are successful. But when they able to step up in the pocket and deliver that ball downfield and stuff like, it's prototypical. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It
The
just
simple
it just
stuff.
it, it's simple. It's just the way you play. You can't, because of the size and strength, you can't take this away from them, because they'll burn you more consistently. You know what I'm saying? Than that shorter guy that has to roll out. And think about it, when he's rolling out, where is he rolling? He's rolling into the pressure.
Yeah.
He's rolling into the
Like you
pressure.
said, you get 10 yards behind the pocket, not the defensive end. It's just free game. Your offensive line don't even know where the hell you at.
Shit. Just
They don't
like
even
your
know where
talent.
you at. How I'm supposed to block for you? And you already 5'10", so I can't even feel you behind me. So how I'm supposed to
I'm
block
sorry,
for
no,
Exactly.
you?
no, no, not
How I'm supposed to
5'10".
block?
He's 5'9".
Well, he
That's what
five
Don't give him
happened.
an
nine
extra.
and he got 1 inch of nappy hair. But how am I supposed to know where you at? How you
Right.
short? I'm 6'3", 300 pounds. I don't know where the fuck you at. You behind me, and you done took off over there and over here, and I'm supposed to block for you. I'm your left tackle, nigga. Please, you supposed
That's
to
what
get
I'm
where
happened
the
when
sorry.
hell
he
you
did that.
supposed
I'm
to be
sorry.
and stay there.
Those 2 inches matter because I keep trying to understand. He's very short, bro. He ain't close to 6 foot. No,
No.
he's far off from 6 foot.
Yeah.
So
I've heard guys that say that they're 5'10". They've shook Bryce Young hand, and they say he ain't 5'10". It's his hair.
Yeah.
When he comb
Wiley,
his hair
Wiley,
out,
mhm.
he get
Wiley,
another 2
Wiley,
inches.
Wiley is a short guy. Wiley came over from Germany that year for that I think that was a rookie year for the Cowboys game. And Wiley's a short guy. And Wiley been in they want like salute the military. They had the military guys on the field, like he said. And he can tell you he shook Bryce Young hand, and Wiley said he was taller than Bryce. Or eye to eye, what the fuck ever. And Wiley's a short guy. So I mean, people see it. They know it. It is what it is.
I said all that, and I just want a disclaimer. I ain't got a problem with Bryce as a person. It's just as a NFL quarterback, I can't have him on my favorite team, man, because it don't lead to success. It's not a
Hmm.
pedigree for winning.
Same,
Uh,
same.
you,
I root for him from a distance. Like if he hop on anybody else's team, I root for him, just not on mine.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This is what it is.
yeah.
And I can't fault y'all boys, man. I mean I need him up out of here, man. And I'm not hating on him. I wish him well. And people say, what if he goes somewhere and ball out? Okay, more power
Great.
to him. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna work here. Y'all see it. Y'all know it. It ain't gonna work here. We tried
They
and we
like to,
tried. Don't blame my organization now. Don't you sit here and blame my organization when they done turned over and did cartwheels and bent over backwards. Don't you blame my organization.
and see, they love to bring up Sam and Baker, but see, if Baker was worth 250 million, he wouldn't be a Buccaneer. That's
That's
why
true.
he's there, and he can keep all them weapons because they ain't paying him shit.
That's
Whereas in
true.
Bryce Young case, you're first overall, you're on the team that drafted you. This is year 3. We're supposed to be lining up to pay you 250 million,
Hmm.
but you ain't worth it.
And
So we got it. Yeah, go ahead.
once again, Kevin Kev, you got that situation. They say,
Hmm.
well, why Baker didn't work here? Ben McAdoo never wanted Baker Mayfield.
Right.
That's the one thing. So he didn't design his offense for Baker Mayfield because he never wanted Baker. He didn't want him when he was, you know what I'm saying, drafting him and all that shit. He didn't never want him. So it was like he bucked against the system. Okay, and then we had Q. What did I say? You had Sam Donald, you had PJ Walker, and you had Baker Mayfield. You got over 2 quarterbacks. How many quarterbacks you got?
Yep.
Damn right. So you
Zero.
see what I'm saying? We were dealing with that shit right there. Sam Darnold. Cam Newton even came in here with Sam Darnold. You got over 2 quarterbacks. What you got? You still ain't got
0.
shit. Because we didn't know which way.
Yep.
Am I going here? Is it going to be Cam? Is it
Mm-hmm.
going? Cam even told the story on this shit. They had to call Matt Rule down. Hey, Coach Rule, who the fuck starting? Hey, bro, what's going on? They telling Cam one thing. They telling Sam one thing. You see what I'm saying? It was a bunch of shit. Now, if you want to blame the organization, then, oh, hell yeah. But now
Mm-hmm.
it was Bryce Young. They never brought in no competition for Bryce Young. He didn't feel no heat on his neck, on his shoulder, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They went and got him everything. So, don't blame us. Don't blame us.
You're gonna hurt
It
his
just
confidence.
didn't work, y'all.
You're gonna hurt his
It didn't
confidence
work.
if you bring another quarterback in.
Okay.
Them Jaguars
Yeah,
hurt his confidence.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
y'all saw that boy at the
That's what they
podium,
kept
how
saying. You're gonna hurt
sad
his
he had
quarterback.
looked. Yeah.
Safety come out
That's
of
y'all
nowhere.
move.
He was seeing ghosts.
I'm telling you.
Wait a
Rolling out
minute,
to his
go.
own
Am I
line, his
seeing
own lineman.
things? Am I seeing? Is that Uncle Quan? Who he talking about? Inconsistent? Is he
Yeah,
talking about
I
Bryce?
thought, yeah. And I told him to hit the link, and I'm not gonna go at you, dog. You my man. Hit the link if you got a chance. You might be sitting eating some chicken somewhere or something like that. You know, you ain't got time. But I just want to holler at you for a minute, just pick your brain.
Lord
You know
have
what I'm saying?
mercy.
But I yeah, I'm not going to. I talked to old C Dougie the
They
other night. You know what I'm saying? And C Dougie
they
told
they
me, he said
getting off
I
that
was.
Bryce train early, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, see,
yeah.
Dougie say, well, he said he'll be around Monday or whatever after the game today. And see, Dougie say, no, I wasn't a Bryce fan. I said, well, see, Dougie, I seen you with the
Wait a minute
jersey.
now.
That's what he
I
told me.
remember see Dougie standing there with who was that? Was that Rashad, Dave, CJ, and they asked him, I see all I need to see. I seen all I need to see from Bryce. Yeah, we got ourselves a quarterback.
Hmm.
That was year one.
Yeah,
Standing
yeah, yeah,
outside.
yeah.
Yeah,
But now
yeah, yeah.
he reserves the right. He reserves the
Oh,
right to
he was never a Bryce guy now.
yeah to say he was never a
Oh,
Bryce
okay.
guy.
I love
Boy,
this
they calling
part.
up
I
that
love this part
Bryce.
one.
Hey, Bryce Young,
I love
Mm-hmm.
being
they jump.
apostle, bro. I love being
Yeah, hey
apostle.
Bryce Young, they jumping ship on your ass. They jumping ship on
Hey,
your
And with the
ass.
and you
quickness.
know what? You can't hold it to them. They obtain new information, and
Yeah,
now
they
they know
jumping
So,
better.
ship on your
Now
ass
they
right
know
yeah,
now.
better.
but I don't forget shit. Because when them were, when
He
they
gonna
had that
forget.
other information, they were arguing my ass
Ooh,
down.
Hey, Kevin Kev, it's a damn shame, Kevin Kev. It's a damn shame now.
It is.
The damn shame, bruh.
Welcome
So,
to the light.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Now, Kevin Kev, go back to history 2 years ago. You couldn't tell motherfucker Bryce Young wasn't shit. They
Man,
loved him.
I know it.
They'd fight you for him.
I know it. Good guy,
You,
man. But NFL,
yeah.
if the goal is to win the Super Bowl, we need to cut our ties right now.
yeah.
That's just all
Well,
all it is to it.
you said the NFL. The NFL is a bad motherfucker. It, it,
Hmm.
it, it tends to make a believer out your ass. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? It tends to make a believer out your ass quickly. If you ain't got no cover skills, CJ, what's that boy name? CJ Henderson.
C.J.
It
Henderson.
tend to it tend to make a believer out your ass. You understand what I'm saying? If you fumble that ball and can't run, it tend to make a believer out your ass. If you
We
can't be an NFL quarterback, it tends to make a believer out your ass.
we went to the NFL with DeLone throwing 40, 50, 60-yard bombs. We went to the NFL with Cam Newton dragging niggas 10 yards down the field on his back.
Yes, sir.
Bryce can't do neither one of them. So why are we stuck on that? Like, we know he ain't neither one of them. We know what it takes to get to the Super Bowl, and we know Bryce ain't that. So why are we stuck on him? We gonna blame everybody else.
I have
I
no
don't get
idea,
it.
sir.
I don't get
I
it,
have
man.
no
Oh,
idea.
he here because they want him here.
Yeah,
That's what they want. They thought they actually had a quarterback here.
I'm trying to
They
win some
actually
games,
thought
dog.
a guy that was that small could actually see over 6'3", 6'5" guys. They actually thought that. A nigga throwing
Russell
off his
Wilson.
tippy toes could come out here playing his feet and actually make NFL throws. They thought a nigga throwing off his tippy toes could do that.
Russell
Well,
Wilson
Q,
built like a linebacker. Kyler Murray run like a running back. He faster than some running backs. But what? But well, if they could do it, Bryce can. Man, stop.
if you just said the footwork, Q. If your head
Footwork don't
coach was,
change overnight, go.
Bryce
yeah,
could do some ballet today. He gonna be on his tippy toes. That boy be out there doing ballet.
if
A
your
little
head
jump
coach
here and a jump
wanted,
there.
wanted to bench you because of your footwork, or say you wasn't ready to go play a week one game because of your footwork, but the owner or the organization or whatever y'all want to call it said, nope, play my boy, play my boy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
If the head coach say, well, look here, man, he not getting the shit in on time, this and that, put that damn wristband on. Nope. My boy want to get it in the headset. My boy want to get it in the headset. Don't worry about it. If the organization and the head coach say, you know what I'm saying, well, these guys right here, he can't hit these guys over the middle. He can't, and everybody running curl route. I seen that QB school break that shit down and say it was the play caller's fault. Three, they had trips. All three of them motherfuckers run back and come back, run out and come back, run curl route. So they want to say it was offensive scheming and this and that because you shouldn't have all them running curl routes like that right there. But they had to do it because the QB couldn't go over the top.
Hmm.
That's an inefficiency, right? Why
Yep.
are we still blaming these coaches, offensive scheming, coordinators, this, that, the third? Going into year three, and we see what's happening because of the quarterback. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm done.
Thomas Brown called plays for 3 games. That joker said we're gonna run a little bit, we're gonna pull the defense up. Bryce drop back, air that bitch out. What did Bryce do? A miss. Swing and a miss. Terrible. And we had to get Frank Wright back on the playbook to get back to them curls and the screens.
And
Cause
that's when he
Hmm.
had his highest. When he had, go look it up. I'm not just
yeah.
saying. He had his highest offensive production because Frank had them boys running little curls, little out routes and shit like that that the boy could hit.
Mm-hmm.
Then y'all say, that's not true. He can hit this such and such down the field. The ball floats in the air and ends up being
Yep.
an interception. Or I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
Thomas Brown had him throwing the ball down the field. Couldn't do it. He couldn't hang. Couldn't hang.
I'm done, y'all.
I mean, that's like the other night with Tet. The other night, people try to blame pass interference. Dog, Tet had to slow down, look at the ball, track it, and still had to reach down, damn
Yeah,
it, to the ground to make the catch with one
he
hand.
had a one hand. He had a one hand that bitch because the cornerback was draped all over him because the ball took too long to get there.
Took
That
too
bitch was
long to
sitting there.
get there.
God damn. I'm done.
Renfro, the ball took too long to get there. Renfro had to slow down, turn around, and the damn DB laid in his fucking chest.
Medicine ball. That's what the
That,
boy ribs is fucked up. The boy
no,
ribs
that was
do.
that was the other play.
Well,
Yeah,
he threw a medicine ball on this goddamn man. He got bruised
yeah,
ribs. He got
in
bruised ribs.
traffic. Hey, and where Hayden Hurst at right now? At the house with amnesia, no career.
God, don't even talk about Hayden Hurst. Don't
Motherfucker
even talk
got
about it.
he can't even remember because Bryce
They
threw
told
his
me
ass
hey,
in the
they
traffic.
told me that Hayden Hurst ain't shit. That's why that
Nah.
happened. Cause he ain't nah,
Tom
nah, nah,
Brady
nah.
made a video. Tom Brady put out a video a couple years ago talking about that. Quarterbacks don't have no business throwing their damn wide receiver into no damn collision like that. You don't.
Medicine ball.
You don't.
Medicine ball.
Hunter Renfro, he was supposed to save the day. He was the band-aid for Thielen. They were so excited because he from Clemson. Nostalgia. He out there. Hey, apparently he ain't willing to do your boy no favors. That's what they hate. They hate that Winfro and XL, they don't put their body on the line to catch inaccurate off target throws. That's what they're mad about. Out there all reaching all on the ground, one hand and stuff. I hope the boy don't get hurt. I appreciate you, but damn, son. You got the one
I'm gonna
hand
tell you.
every damn catch.
He got the one hand every catch you got because they're gonna have to. And see, that's the thing about Excel. He's big, strong, and he can keep that guy out. But Tech is a little slower. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
what's got going? Anderson gonna show y'all today that you know what I'm saying. He going Hey, I like Tech McMillan. Don't get me wrong. Now
Me
I
too.
like him. I like him. I like him. You know what I'm saying? It was a good pickup. I ain't mad. I wish we'd have went defense, but I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? Once he get a quarterback, I'm not mad at that receiver. That boy gonna be good. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But y'all gonna see the day when motherfuckers start focusing on him because he Bryce safety blanket or Bryce gonna go to him first or he gonna look at him first. You know what I'm saying? That's a tip your hat. That's a telltale.
That Joker
That's that
had to
Cali
But
to
slow
Cali
down.
connection, baby.
yeah, Cali connection, Cali connection. Yeah,
Joker
all
had
that.
to slow
Yes,
down
sir.
and put one hand out on the ground to catch that ball.
Yeah.
West Side
Well, oh shit, Joe Burrow just got hurt.
Oh hell.
again.
Well,
Not
everybody, I'm gonna tell
again.
y'all this is the thing right here. I'm gonna look at a little football before we come back on. What time we going back on, Q?
405 and
For
kickoff.
420. We're
420.
going a little bit because
420.
I got to see that first drive or two uninterrupted
Yeah,
without anybody in my ear. So
yeah. So
425.
420,
Cool.
Okay.
425, y'all. We back in the house. In the house.
Cool
I
deal.
thought
I'll
we
Q,
be
get
back.
how
we
you
got
feel? How you
we yeah
feeling, Q?
we cooking it.
Is it worth
We
watching?
cooking these chicken. We cooking these
Hmm?
chicken wings right now. That's what we getting y'all ready for. We getting these chicken wings together. We
Uh,
putting that
We,
live
we,
season on
we,
that
you
motherfucker.
say, Petey?
I said, go ask us, hey, is it worth watching? You know what I'm saying? Is it worth watching to you? The games with everything
Oh,
going
yeah.
on?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm not missing a damn drop, an ounce, a smidget of this shit right here, at least in the first 2 quarters. Because I need to make
Mm.
sure that everything is as advertised. That way there's no excuses. That way when I come on this live, when I start talking shit, y'all understand where it coming from.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You
yeah,
done
make
your
sure you don't miss
research.
nothing.
Got to do
Oh,
your
yeah.
Oh my
research.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, go
again,
ahead and get to it.
a student of the game, not the team.
I swear, you said that.
Yeah. Like I want to see good football. I'm not hung up on stardom.
So let's get a last word. Oh, Petey, quick, Petey Pablo, Petey. What you got to say?
I know it's hard being a Carolina fan, but if you ain't a Carolina fan, man, you going to hell.
Damn.
On
You
Sunday.
going
Lord
to
have
hell,
mercy.
man.
Okay.
Kevin Carroll, talk to me.
Man, hey, let's just have a good day, y'all, and let's enjoy watching some football. We'll take the highs and the lows and the positives and negatives, and we go from there. Y'all just take your blood pressure medicine, just chill. If he fuck up, just chill, breathe. It'll be okay. We'll be in the chat.
No doubt. We damn sure appreciate it.
Yeah.
Q, Doug,
Oh,
Q.
man. Look five from y'all plus throwing quarterback here today. His name is Bryce. Uh, 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 Brett Favre Young. He shall come out here and give away a lot of good plays on the field. So be ready.
Oh, and can I say one more thing?
Yes, sir.
I just want to say, everybody, just to everybody in the chat and to the fans, just watch the game for the love of the game. And it's a big ass coyote in my driveway. I ain't got my damn gun. But anyway, watch the game for the love of the game. And let's just keep it at that. If XL dropped the ball, don't worry that it's XL. Just ask yourself, how could the ball have been thrown better? Or what could he have done within reason to catch it? Ask yourself those questions. Because if you focus on the fact that it's XL, then I already know where you're coming from. You know,
No doubt.
if you look at the
JK,
defense, ask yourself: is the scheme working, or are these guys where they're supposed to be, just not tackling?
mm.
You know,
You out
stuff
west
like
with them
that.
coyotes? You out
Man,
west?
I'm in Wilmington. I'm on the East Coast. I'm on the coast.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Okay.
grown ass coyote, ball fucking
Yeah.
broad daylight in my driveway. I ain't got my pistol.
They dropped. Supposedly they dropped some off down there. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like when they be trying to put the damn shit in the habitats and all that stuff like that.
well,
And the
you know where
turkeys
I'm
and
at.
all that.
I'm over here in Leland, Wilmington area, right off 74,
I know. Yeah.
76.
Yep. My brother stay right there. You know. I'm
Yeah,
from down there.
so
Yeah.
dog ain't nothing but houses and apartments going up around here, and so
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
coyotes
I
and
heard.
foxes be over here at my house. I'm back
Yeah.
up in the woods.
Yeah. My
Yep.
brother just moved from Riceville Beach to Leland right now.
Oh yeah, it's a nice little area.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all boys, man. We're gonna get to it. I'm like you. I'm gonna sit back and watch a little bit of the game. I probably won't jump on there till a little bit later. You know, I'll be cussing and fussing. Keys to the game, I already gave them to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still where I'm at. Offense got to put some points on the board. That's the big key to it. That defense, y'all knew who it was. Y'all knew what it was. I don't know why you acting so surprised about it. Kill Evero, kill him, kill him, kill him. Fuck fine, kill him, kill him. Man went from being one of the hottest coaches on the market, guaranteed head coach. We only gonna keep him 1 year, y'all. Don't get used to him. He gonna get a head coaching job. Now he can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. He the dumbest, worst, this and that. I don't understand y'all guys. No points on the board. 3 points. Got a damn bubble route, out route. Scored a touchdown with 4 minutes to go in garbage time on second string. I don't believe the problem is the defense. Defense is the problem. It is a problem. But you knew this. You can't take every stud, every whatever, every thoroughbred we had out the defense and then give him glue factory horses and think he gonna stop some damn body. But hey, we'll be back here. Y'all know it. We might be happy, we might be sad.
Yeah, or drunk.
Drunk. Yeah, there you go. Probably drunk. Probably late. Probably latter. But y'all know, as always, Black Cat Panther Podcast Networks. We always out here, and I get with you.